doing my piano practice. Not practice like practicing the piano, practice like a meditation practice, you might say. Been refining my meditation, piano, and everyday life practice. A few realizations lately. Really letting things flow. Coming back from being lost in thought, often using a very shortened version of the phrase, the question, what is this? Just saying this, immediately coming back. Oh, the inside of the piano's got a lot of gold in it. A lot of assistance from these books I've been reading. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, Adyashanti, Emptiness Dancing, a quote from his book. And just recently, last couple days, I found out through the Dharma Zen Center where I used to go in LA when I lived there, that my original Zen teacher, Barbara Rhodes, just came out with a book. I heard about the Kwan School of Zen on a trip to LA, and I was living in Chicago at the time, so they told me there was a place, a Kwan Center over there. And we had a wonderful Dharma teacher, but he wasn't a Zen master, so he didn't lead retreats. Instead, we had this Zen master who was one of Sun San, the founder's original students, first students way back, and I believe it was in the 1970s. And she was based in Providence, Rhode Island, so she was the official Zen master for our school in Chicago. So she would come down and do interviews, and I found her very inspiring. She's doing the same teachings that we've heard before, pretty much, but she's elaborating a bit more, and her style is so clear. It inspires a lot of understanding, at least for me, I'm sure for a lot of people too. This one thing I read today was about, as she puts it, returning to primary point. That's the terminology of the Quantum School of Zen. So, cut off all thinking, just this moment. What appears? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you see? What do you taste? Even perceiving your thoughts, but not being attached to them. And then the concept of being aware of thought, but letting it go, moment to moment. And on that note, pardon the pun, she talks about gradually developing through practice this ability to let go of the present moment and move on to the next moment. And she says that as we continue to practice in our formal practice and in our daily lives and in our piano practice or listening to music practice, we get to where we're more able to shift from one moment to the next because we're not holding on to whatever happened in this moment. We go to the next moment. And as we do that, our awareness can get deeper and we're more able to perceive what's going on in this moment. So I'm doing that with my playing today. I tried it with my sitting meditation and it was very effective in staying with what's happening right now. So I'm going to do that right now. And of course, playing music, everything changes so quickly, note to note. So I invite you to try that. Let go, be aware of this moment, and be free to go on to the next and the next and the next. Thank you.